I learned so much from TikTok, you guys. I had no idea that the filter in your dishwasher was supposed to be cleaned. Like, didn't even know it existed, didn't know it came out, whatever. Okay, it does. So I soak mine in Dawn dish soap, hot water, and white distilled vinegar, and I just let it soak. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the vacuuming. But first, I have to pick up all the dog toys. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's all fine. Okay, so getting all those out of the way. But before I get vacuuming, there is one thing that I like to do, and that is to spread out some. I use Scentsy washer whiffs, but I use those on the carpet and then vacuum them up because it just soaks into the carpet a little bit and it just gives it an overall fresh scent, and I love it. It's one of my biggest and favorite hacks to keeping my house smelling amazing. Now, I am a big vacuum person, okay? I like the vacuum lines, so yeah, I take a little bit of time when it comes to vacuuming, but it is so well worth it, you guys. Your floors have to be clean. How can I not stress this enough? All right, so I can go on and on about vacuuming, but I'm not going to waste your time talking about how I do it, why I do it, and why you should do it too. Notice that Hero just keeps walking around and finding a new place to lay down. Like, he is the worst person to oversee what I'm doing. Look at this. I mean, come on now. Okay, anyway, back to my vacuuming. All right, so as you can see, I'm just literally, I'm doing the lines. I'm doing the lines all throughout the whole house. So the living room is just one of our higher traffic areas. So you got to make sure that you're getting in all of the spaces. I mean, it's just, if you want a clean house, this is how it's done. This is it. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. So I just make sure that I vacuum really well. When I do my big spring deep clean, and about every 2 to 3 months, I'll do that deep clean, but I will actually move all the furniture. Today is not one of those days. Our dining room is a little bit difficult to get around. And yes, while it would be in a deep clean day for me to move all the chairs out, move the table, vacuum all underneath there, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it today. So I'm just kind of cattywamping it and going around the chairs and pretty much just getting it done because it needs to be done. But let me just tell you, can I talk about how much I love my house when the floors are vacuumed? I could tell you. I could talk about this all day. But alas, I digress. I have other shit to do. All right, it's time to change the washout. So I've got to put the first load into the dryer and getting all that in there. Sometimes I got to dig in there deep for it, but it's worth it. Clean clothes, it's a whole thing, people. Getting those into the dryer, and of course I have to add in my dryer sheets. Don't judge me on how many dryer sheets I use. I don't know how many you use, but I'm just telling you, I need to use plenty. So there it is. All right, now I have to go get my teenager's laundry out of her room because, she cannot be bothered. So getting hers in there, putting in my washer whiffs, because again, things have to smell good when we're getting them clean. Then adding my soap and, of course, my fabric softener. I'm just a fabric softener person. If I don't use it, I really don't feel like I'm cleaning. Is that weird? I don't know. All right, now it is back to tackle the kitchen. Oh, all right. So I'm contemplating all of my life choices at this point, but I have to keep going. All right, so now it's time to get that filter out of there and rinse all of the crap away. But let me just tell you, I would have gotten a better before and after picture for you of this filter. It's only been like a month since I did this last, but let me just tell you, the things that you put in your dishwasher, they stick around. Oh my gosh. And then I had to remember, oh yeah, I don't put the cup in or the filter in first. I have to put the little flat thing in first. So had to redo it, but it's fine. Anyway, it's in there, it's clean, and now it's going to smell fresh. And that makes me happy. Now, don't even talk to me about why I'm doing a Sunday reset and my entire sink is filled with dishes. It's because yesterday was Saturday, and I'm sorry, but at some point in your week, you need a little bit of a break. And yesterday was it for me. It was very much a chill day. I had had a very long and stressful week. So I just needed a chill day yesterday. So yeah, these are the dishes left over from yesterday. Normally, I do not go to bed with a sink full of dishes. I am not that person, but I did last night. I just had to let it go. It's one of those things. You have to have balance in your life. This is where I chose my battle. This is the hill I will die on today. All right, so filling up the dishwasher, getting in all of that crap. But don't worry, friends, the fun does not stop here, because even though I have now filled up the dishwasher, now I have to hand wash the, well, particular things that I don't actually put into the dishwasher. And while, yes, they could all go into the dishwasher theoretically, there's just certain things that I just can't put in the dishwasher and do. So with that being said, I now have to move to the second phase of the dishes that need to be done. All right, so as I get ready to get everything together, I just have to get into the zone, get into my head, and just start doing it. So I have certain bowls, certain things, like I said, that I don't like to put in the dishwasher, so I hand wash those. It's during this time that I'm usually singing along or I'm blasting out to music, so I wish I could put it on here, but you know the music rights and the copyright things? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the video would be taken down and you wouldn't get to see all of my amazing reset cleaning that I am rageously doing. So I have to continue singing just in the video. You just can't hear it, but promise me it's amazing and it sounds good. And there's more or less a handful of Taylor Swift songs happening at the same time. So I'm going through a lot of emotions as I do this. Anybody else do that when you're washing, cleaning? I don't, maybe it's just me. All right, so moving right along, I'm just getting everything hand washed. And yes, I know it just seems like so much, but this is a totally Sunday reset. So I have to go through and I have to hand wash all of the meal prep containers that I use because I don't like putting those into the dishwasher. Again, it's a particular OCD thing, but you know, it is what it is. But being able to hand wash those so I don't, you know, get the seals messed up or anything like that. I just like to keep, you know, I buy stuff off of Amazon, but I like to keep the things that I buy off of Amazon. So if they're working for me, I want them to last a while. Then of course it's time for the Stanley washout. If you are not washing your Stanley cups, people, rethink your life choices. All right, you have to clean out your Stanley. And when I talk clean out your Stanley, I'm also talking about the lid too, people, okay? You have to open up the lid, you have to pop that sucker out, you've got to take out the little seals, you've got to do all the things, okay? This is just, if you want to live a Stanley girl life, then this is what you have to do. So it has to be done at least once a week, if not twice. So that was my Stanley Cup change, clean out of the week. All right, now getting my grill pans, and then of course my brand new, I'm loving this, by the way, this is my brand new acrylic table or countertop rather cutting board, and it's acrylic so you see through it, and it's very aesthetically pleasing, and it just makes me so damn happy. I don't know, it's the little things in life. All right, so now I'm done. Now I get to put everything away. Then it is time to scrub that sink down so I can get a nice good scrub after all of the crap that's been sitting in it for 24 hours. Plus, again, just resetting for the rest of the week. So you'll see I've got my scrub mummy out, using both sides of that, getting all along and around my sink because it just gets gunky. You have to get all that gunk off. So getting that out of there. I love the scrub mommies and the scrub daddies. They're just so good and versatile in all the things. I honestly use them in all of my cleaning. So if you're not using them yet, go ahead and give them a try because you're going to love them when you do. If you're a cleaner like me, then it's a life. So getting all of that wiped out, wiped off. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better having this sink empty. I still cannot believe that I let that go all night. All right, now that that's done, now it's time to do some dusting. Got to get out the Swiffer, and I actually spray mine with Pledge as well, because even though, yeah, the Swiffer does its job, I like a better job, and the Pledge cleaner actually kind of leaves like a nice little protectant coating, so it'll get me through until next week when I do my next reset. So getting in and out of all the crannies and crooks and all the things. Now again, I could do a deep clean and like pull everything out, but that's just not my life journey today. I don't like that life for me today. So getting everything dusted, wiped down again, spraying more so I can get the mantle. I could take it all down. I'm just not feeling it. It's Sunday, people. While we have to reset, I also don't have the entire day to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just work around what I've got. Doing the bookshelf as well. You can see Hero is taking yet another needed nap while I am still working away. Gosh, I hope I don't wake him up accidentally. So now I have to finish up and refresh the couch, but you know, he's laying on the couch cushion there, so it's fine. I'm just going to work around him, but he still gets a belly rub from me because, well, you know, I love him. All right, that's all I've got for today. Bye.